Welcome into the Oklahoman's video studio. Dave Morris alongside my friends Riley and Danielle from downtown Oklahoma City. Great to see you too. How are you?
Good. Very good.
We all decided to wear our matching glasses today. Very stylish.
Twin story.
Yes, exactly. Lots going on, as there always is in downtown Oklahoma City. And we catch up with these two every couple weeks just to get an update of things that are happening. This weekend, though, that includes Bike to Work Week on Friday, I believe.
Yeah, Bike to Work Day is Friday.
Yeah, I said week, yes, but yes, day.
But this is Bike to Work Week, so you can celebrate all week.
Good
sounds
save,
like
thank
Dave
you.
is. But there are five designated routes that you can take, meeting in at 7:15 and ride in with a group and meet at Murray Gardens at 7:30.
Where the payoff is, right?
Yes, the payoff is there where you will get free coffee and breakfast from Junction Coffee. OKC is offering that to all you guys who are biking that day. But then during lunch, there's also lots of promotions that are happening throughout the downtown. Businesses are going to be offering specials if you bike to lunch. So Black Scintilla, Schlegel bicycles, Hideaway Pizza. There's lots of different ones, but all of them are listed on our website.
That's kind of cool to make that a bigger event and kind of a community event throughout the days. Hey, I've got my bike out there. You couldn't help but notice. I rode my bike.
Yeah.
How about some pizza hookup at Hideaway Pizza or something?
Yeah, it's
Very
awesome.
nice. Just saw some people run by our downtown studio here. People are being healthy, which is
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
part of the motivation here at Bike to Work is, hey, get a little bit more active. And for those of us, the three of us, who live in this downtown area, it is kind of conducive to biking around and walking to work, whether we do or not.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, so that is coming up this Friday. By the way, the events we mentioned, as she mentioned, can be found on their website at downtownkc.com. Next week, another lunchtime event, the Soundbites series returns.
Yes, Soundbites is coming back, and it is going to be Taste of Soul will be there. So you can go buy your lunch at Taste of Soul or bring it and just come hang out on the lawn in Kerr Park.
Okay.
It's from 11:30 until 1, and there'll be programming so you can play some large-scale Jenga or some cornhole and hang out on a blanket on the lawn in Kerr Park while listening to some great music.
What if there was a large printout of downtown Oklahoma City and there was just a big twister event that happened there?
Yeah.
Why not, right?
We might need to do
Can't
that with
take
the
credit
logos.
for that, though.
I
Yeah.
cannot. You guys were totally talking about that before we got started, or hopscotch or some sort of variation
OKC does Twister.
of, right? Why not?
Maybe for Downtown Employee Appreciation Day.
Okay, that would be fun.
Which, by the way, is coming up, right?
Yeah, great segue. So Downtown Employee Appreciation Day is June 6th, so only a few weeks away. It is like snuck up on us. So this has been known as Free Pizza Day for all downtown employees.
Yes, it is.
And it's so fun. We see a huge crowd. We had over 2,000 or 3,000 people come out last year, served like 4,000 slices of pizza.
You're kidding.
Which is insane. I mean, we had every pizza place downtown.
In downtown, yeah.
They were coming and bringing multiple orders.
Yeah.
So that's going to be super fun. It'll be in Kerr Park as well.
Okay.
And then we'll
Last
have...
year was outside Leadership Square, maybe?
Yeah, it was outside Leadership, and then we are just trying to, activate Kerr Park more and more.
Gotcha.
So we moved it over there, and we're going to close down Couch. So I think that'll be really good, give people some more walking room.
Let's be honest, this was the whole get off my lawn, get out of my front door, get away from Leadership Square, go down the street to Kerr Park, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Or not. But it's at Kerr Park.
Yeah, we wanted to have it in Kerr Park last year, but the grass and everything just wasn't finished.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
we're really excited to be able to bring it there this year.
Okay.
Not get out my backyard.
4,000 slices of pizza, though.
That's
Jeez.
a lot of pizza.
And the whole idea is if you work down here, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on out.
Yep, so if you work downtown, come and hang out with us. There'll be live music and snow cones and yard games, so it'll be a good time.
That is coming up, as she mentioned, June the 6th. Something to look forward to there. Speaking of things to look forward to, the Bricktown Beach is coming back.
Bricktown Beach is coming back. Construction on the beach starts Friday. So we are super excited about that.
Bringing in a load of sand, I'm assuming.
Yes, all the sand. How many tons? I don't remember.
A lot.
But a lot.
Tons of tons.
Yes.
Many tons of sand.
Yep, so that'll happen later this week, and then in conjunction with the Big 12 baseball tournament, there's going to be a tailgate on Thursday, so that'll be kind of the first event at the beach. Yeah, so we've loved partnering with Big 12 and all sports, so it'll be a good time.
Very nice. They're actually coming into the studio later today to talk about
Oh, good.
that. Bedlam this weekend down at the Chickasaw Bricktown Ballpark. And
Yep.
then, as you mentioned, the Big 12 baseball tournament next weekend, which coincides with the Bricktown Beach.
Yeah.
Opening back up. You mentioned a whole list of things to talk about here, ladies, including a lot of new businesses. And there are a lot of things that have opened.
Yes.
Speaking of pizza, Hall's Pizza.
This one opened when we were out of town in New York, but the pictures we've seen.
When you're off jet setting.
Yes, yes. Yep.
But from
No,
the
yeah.
pictures I've seen, they have a rooftop that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I think they did everything right. It looks beautiful from all the pictures we've seen. We cannot wait to get in there and try everything. But if it's anything like their food truck, it's going to be amazing. So.
Yeah, and that's the thing. They've had a food truck for a couple years, maybe
Yeah.
longer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're located down in the Midtown area now. A couple other things you've listed here: the Holloway House.
Yeah, Holloway House is a new event space. It is in the Exchange Building right above Joey's Pizza in Film Row.
Okay.
That it's a beautiful space already. I know the Oklahoma City Ballet used to be in there for a few years.
That's right.
But now it's now just a event space. But also the girl who, what is their name? The Wild
The Wild Mother.
Mothers were the ones that are kind of working on this project, and they are florists. And so if you have your event there, you can use them for your in-house florist, and it's a beautiful
nice.
space. Yeah.
There's some yoga action in there as well, right?
Yes, they've been trying to get people in, and they've been doing yoga. I think it's on Tuesdays and Thursdays, yoga. So, and it's a beautiful space. I know they
It
used
really is. You're
to
right.
do ballet there, like have some ballet classes. So it's kind of a perfect
Oh.
thing for yoga. It's just very similar. But lots of other openings this week too.
Yeah, Steve Blackmeyer had a story in the Oklahoman earlier this week. Perhaps it's in today's editions of Heyday, which has opened up down in Bricktown, right?
Yeah, it opened up yesterday. So that's right on the canal where Red Pin and Boleros used to be.
Okay.
So there's 10 bowling lanes, and everything is redone in there. So if you went to Red Pin, this is completely different. I think the only thing they saved was the bowling lanes themselves.
Okay.
And they've added all of the new mechanisms, but the floor and the actual lanes is the only thing that's the same from Red Pin. And then there's arcade games upstairs, and should be a good time.
And if you went to Starlight Supper this year, you heard from Chef Fancy Pants himself, Bruce Reinhardt,
Yeah.
talking about his new bar that would be opening in downtown in a few weeks, and now it is open, the Manhattan.
The Manhattan. So we've been there a couple times now, our staff has, and they are doing deliveries, which I'm super excited about. Crab cakes to my desk.
I don't think it gets any better than that.
No,
Honestly.
not at all.
Yeah, so they are having their grand opening this week, and they've been doing some soft openings the past couple of weeks, and it is incredible. It's a great space, perfect for lunch and happy hour. So yeah, really excited to have them downtown.
We have Paige Dillard in the booth today. She's producing this segment. I believe that she caught up with Dave Cathy earlier this week, had lunch at the Manhattan, had the pastrami sandwich, said it was great. So
Good.
Awesome.
looking forward to checking out the Manhattan. I noticed on the drive-in this morning down Broadway, OK Runner has a location on Automobile Alley that should be opening soon.
Yeah, it's opening May 19th, which is really exciting. I know that they were hoping to open a little earlier, but they finally got all of their permits. So it will be May 19th, and they have all sorts of programming going on that day. So it's a good day to stop by and see what they're all about.
We mentioned yoga earlier at the Holloway House. 405 Yoga is up and running.
Yeah. 405 Yoga.
Yes, it is, Dave.
405 Yoga is opening very near Hall's Pizza. So if you're over there, you can go work off all that pizza that you ate. But they're in the same building, the former Swanson tire shop in there. And they are having a celebration this weekend too. It's May 19th and 20th, I believe.
Cool.
I talked to her last night, and she said something about margaritas. And if you don't do
look
yoga,
out.
still come by and get a margarita. And I'm like, okay.
Sounds enticing.
I'll be there.
That is the
Yeah.
9th and Hudson area of
They
Midtown.
also do beer yoga at Blue Garden.
At Blue Garden, yes.
So they're getting
Nothing wrong
involved.
with that.
They're a good community partner already.
Two other things to mention, Walker Terrace and Pitchfork in the Park. I don't think I know much about either one of those.
Yeah, Walker Terrace is the new building right across from the Edge in Midtown, right on Walker.
Oh, okay, yeah,
and
sure.
Mass Mutual is the main tenant in there, but on the top floor they have an indoor-outdoor event space, so it's perfect for like
Nice.
corporate meetings and get-togethers, happy hours. So
Okay.
it's really great.
Very cool. And Pitchfork in the Park.
So Pitchfork in the Park is taking over that restaurant lease where the ice box was.
Right down the street here in Myriad
Yeah, in
Gardens.
the Myriad
Gotcha.
Gardens, on their plaza right there where they have like the splash pad. And we got to check it out last week, and it was amazing. So they have lunch, but they also have like popsicles and ice cream. So like if you want a snack, and they're really good people. They still have a food truck, and that's kind of how they started out. But now they have done Pitchfork in the Park for the Myriad Gardens, and they are really sweet, and the food is really good.
Yeah, I remember Leslie Spears from Myriad Gardens talking about them, that they would be coming online, taking over that space, and I believe the splash pad is up and running now.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
it's been very popular with the weather these last few weekends.
kids of all of our ages can splash around.
Will we see you out there, Dave?
It could happen. You never know. All right, well, that's a lot, but you guys are dropping the knowledge. You mentioned New York City, and that's an example of what downtown OKC, you guys do a good job of seeing what other communities and other cities and placemaking efforts are happening. What were you guys doing in New York City?
Yeah, so we were at the Project for Public Spaces. It was placemaking, making it happen training. So we got to see, case studies of other cities and different public spaces that they've been working on, and what works, what doesn't work, what creates community and enhances diversity and all kinds of things. So that's what we were doing.
I gotta assume that there's just a lot of different versions of Bricktown Beach, for example, and
Right.
maybe somebody else has tried this version of it, and you guys were like, well, this worked for us, and collaboration of ideas maybe.
Right, yeah. The beach stemmed from the beach that downtown Detroit did. So they received the Southwest grant that PPS administrates, and they installed a beach there, and so that's where our inspiration came from. So
Cool.
being able to bring it here is really neat.
Yeah, there's certainly nothing wrong with a trip to New York City.
Not at all. It was wonderful.
Yeah, it was great.
All right, ladies, appreciate it as always. Have fun this weekend on the various events, and good luck on the various events that you have going on.
Thank you.
More information can be found on the website at downtownokc.com.